morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. The day's finally come. If you've been watching any of my previous videos, you'll see that I've been harping on about this air source heat pump. Well, it's en route. It's in transit now. It should be here at some point this morning, hopefully. I'll just spin you around and show you what I'm doing to get ready and get prepared for it. So we've got 3 lengths of 1.5" pressure pipe ready to go. Various fittings. I've overspent on the fittings, but Nige at 5 towns isn't in today, isn't open, so I thought I'd get as much as I can ready. Some of it's stuff I already had, like the tees. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing, that's the platform we built a few weeks ago, ready. So the air source heat pump will be on here. We'll be feeding the pipes down the side, through and into the drum. Originally I was going to return it, if you watched the last video, to the backy shower. Now I've changed my mind on that one. I'm going to return it to the under pond returns, because I wasn't sure if I was going to turn the backy shower off or not. But I've been watching a bit of Scrag lately, and I noticed he had his encased in like polycarbonate over the winter, so I'm going to try that this year, I think, and then polycarbonate at the top to try and retain some of the heat, so the wife doesn't kill me when she sees the electric bill. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll snap back when it finally gets here. Now I've been watching Dave at Eden Koi Pond, and I've watched Si up north Koi, and I'm just going to warn you now, I aren't a professional. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm literally a basic DIY, so what we're going to do, we're going to wing it. That's the plan of attack today. Hopefully we don't get any leaks. But if I can do this kind of stuff, any of you guys can. So I'll take you along for the ride. We'll have a bit of a laugh along the way and see what happens. So we'll snap back once the heat pump comes. Fish seem to be happy enough. Just check what temperature we're on today. I think we're on, what we're on, don't know if you can see that, 13.3. So what I thought about doing, I don't want to encourage parasites straight away, so I was thinking about just sticking on about 16 to start with, and gradually build it up and try and get it setting about 22, 23. Try and get some meat on some of these fish. Like the crashy guy, he's still thin from last year when I had it from Hollybush. But yeah, let me know what you guys keep your temperatures at if you're heated, and we'll go from there really. It's a big learning curve for me. Every day's a learning curve in this hobby. So yeah, we'll take you along for the ride, and we'll see you when the heat pump gets here. Oh, just before that one as well, what we've got coming today, just before I shoot off, I posted in one of these koi forums about the issue I was having with the bio chamber on the Burton's drum. I mentioned about how I wasn't getting a good turnover with the air stone I had. So what Paul at Kirky's Koi recommended was this air diffuser station. So 95 quid it was. So we've got that coming today as well. So hopefully in this video we'll get that fitted as well, and we'll see the difference between what I've got now, how it's turning over now, and what difference this actually makes. I'll show you the fish just before we get going with the heat pump. I did do a clay last night, and you can't really tell now, can you? It's pretty clear. Turn one of the, I always have one, I don't know why I fitted 2 aerated bottom drains, because I always have this one off so I can see the fish better. But yeah, the fish love it. Looking good. Still get that build up of crap at the bottom, look. That's something we're going to have to do something about next, I think. But yeah, I reckon that, actually, I think once we do the filter house and change the plumbing in there, with less angles and restrictions on the pipe work, I think we might get a better flow. And we'll raise those bottom drains up a bit. I think that should sort that issue. Hopefully that'll sort the issue, and I won't have to end up digging the bottom up and angling it all. Oh, we don't want to be doing that, do we? No chance. So yeah, that's the fish, guys. That's the plan for today. Heat pump on there, and then we're going to do the diffuser station if we get time, depending on what time this pump comes. I've got today off. I'm off every Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to this one. Sun's shining. Glorious day compared to all the rain we've had. Alliums are looking brilliant. Cut the leaves off them. Don't know if I should have done, but I've done it. I'm just waffling now. I'll see you when it gets to you guys. Cheers. Guys, as you can see behind me, the heat pump's arrived. A friend's just popped over and gave me a lift. You won't believe how heavy they are. Let me spin you around and we'll have a look at it. So, it's the box it comes in. Now, when I watched Dave and up North Koi Pond, they mentioned about the little rubber bung underneath. I think this must be the newer version because it's only got one and it doesn't come with any hose. Like if you watch Dave and Si, they put the cable tie their hose and stuff. You don't actually get any with this, so I'm going to have to nip out and go and get some hose from somewhere. But yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can't open that. Why is that not opening? Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. You have to push it in. Little control panel there. All I've done is put the feet on. I haven't paid the extra and had the big fancy feet because this was cost enough as it was. So you've got your two caps there at the back. I don't know if you can see them. I've taken one off already. Let's see if we can get the other one off. Whoops. Yeah. Other one's off there. Let's say there's your in and out. I'll show you what we've got with it. So we've got a few fittings, which we'll get some PTFE tape. And we'll get cracking. I'm just knit to the loop. And this is what came with it actually. So in the bag, whoops, we get the installation manual, which was terrible. Doesn't show you how to put the feet on or where the drain goes. Sorry about the wind. Vibration dampers, which I'm guessing is just the rubber feet. Pipe fittings, which I've just shown you. Condensing water connectors. You get two, but there's only one slot. Strange. So we're going to have to monitor that, see where the water comes out of. Drainage rubber bungs, which are in there. They must be spares because they've already fitted. Nut, flat washer, spring washer, bolts, and a heat pump cover. That's it. Right, let me get some tools out, guys, and we'll get going. Right then, so we're back. We've got a PTFE tape. Just gonna have a quick look at these, what we've got. So it looks like what's that doing there like that? Let's have a look. Right, with you. So 2-inch solvent, but we're going down to 1.5 inches, aren't we? I think we screw that in there like so. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing you, am I? So screw that in there like that. That gives you a union. Why has it got 2 O-rings on? So I'm guessing whoever's fit them in the factory has put 2 on 1 for some daft reason. You can't really see well, can you there? Let me angle you down a bit more, if we can. That's a bit better. So we'll put the O-ring on that one where it should be before we lose it. That's for the 2-inch union. Thread that on there. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wrap those threads with PTFE, only because I saw Si did it and I think Dave did it as well. I'm not going to put much on there. I don't want it to leak like the chlorine did. So we'll put a couple of turns of this on. Might be no point in me doing this, but we'll see. I'm not a plumber guy, so you have to forgive me. Like I said, I'm sure you'll find Dave's and Si's video a lot more helpful than you will mine. We'll go along with it for the ride.
that too much or is that not enough? What do you think? Let me pause you there and we'll go and thread them in. In fact, let me see if I can spin you around. Leave you there. You see that there? You get a good idea, don't you? So, just thread that in there, like so. You see? There you go. I'm not going to do it too tight, so it's got that O-ring. Ant's nest. Same with the top. We can always nip these up if we need to. Right, let me just check which way is in and out now. The water goes in at the top and it comes out from the bottom. We'll get this lid off this filter. We'll turn the pumps off and we'll snap back when I'm in time to when we've got time to well, I'm blabbering now, aren't I? We'll snap back when it's time to do the plumbing where the pump is. There we go. So this is what I'm working with. You have to excuse the mess, guys. So this is coming from the clean side with the bio is, the K1. At the minute it's coming up over and returns to the pond. So what I'm going to do is turn this way, take the rubber boot off. Hopefully I've got enough thread on there to put a 90 elbow on. Send it this way behind me and we'll go over to the air pump, create a little H gate valve, then come back and return it back to this 2-inch black waste. That's the plan. If it'll go to plan, we will see. But you can come along for the ride. Let's go get some screwdrivers and get hacking away. You see what I'm doing, guys? Literally cutting the pipe here. Apologies if I go a bit quiet. So we've cut it. I'm just going to file the burr off now. I've one of my 90s. I'm just going to test fit it first. We'll mark it off, test fit it before we glue it. Last thing I want to be doing is gluing it and then realising I've messed up. So chances are it'll happen. So I'll bring you back when we're down there and it's in place. Tell you what though, guys, this pipe's bloody tight. It's trying to just do a dry fit on this. I mean, how tight that is, that's without glue. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I think we'll just glue this one and hope for the best. I'm going to get me glue. Alright, so I'm only using Screwfix Flowplast. I've used that stuff before. Is it the wet and dry stuff? Hang on, you can't see me. Let's move you up a bit. The wet and dry, I used that when I did all the bottom drains. Still can't see me. Anyway, yeah, I used all that with the bottom drains, and what I found is it went off that quick. It was just, it wasn't forgiving. So if I didn't have it on straight first time, I was knackered. So what I'm going to do now, because I'm quite short of room down there, I'm just going to glue this bit now. You can glue the other side. Let me down there. I'm putting plenty on because it's so bloody tight. Hopefully it acts like a lubricant. Oh, that's better. Push. Poo face. A bit of a twist. Don't know if you can see. Can you see? Where's my camera? There. Inside, see that nice smear of glue inside. Lovely, that one. Anyway, so now we've got I've already put a 90 onto the pump. I did that off camera. So now I'm just going to go and join this end to that 90. And we'll pop back in a second. Cheers. Right, I got a bit of ahead of myself there. So what I've done, we've got the pipe in now from the pump. It runs all the way down there. Now I've got to create a little H gate now because the inlet is the top one. So we might get you on a little time lapse of this bit, because I'm imagining it's going to take me a while to work out how you do this. So let's go for it, guys. So all I'm going to do now, I've got these rubber boots. I'm going to put these on the back rather than solvent welding them in. Let's get you down there, eh? Where are we? Can you see? I'll tell you what, it's easier if I just take the camera off, isn't it? You have to forgive my camera skills, guys, on this one. I'm on my own today. My helpers at school. So yeah, I'm going to fit them on there, on each one of them, undo them a bit. And go from there. Just put you back on here. I'm probably making you dizzy, aren't I? Well, just grab the screwdriver. I don't think you need to see all this, do you really? In fact, I don't think you need to see any of this. You just go watch a professional do it, go watch Dave. Or Star do it. But we gave it a go, and that's the main thing. So I'm going to pop that on there if it'll fit. Oh, beautiful that is. Leave that there. We'll tighten them up as we need to in a bit. Yeah, that leaves a bit of room there to tighten them. I don't want to overkill them because of the O-ring that was in them. So now, what I'm thinking is a bit of inching off pipe to a 90. Same on that side. Ball valve there. Ball valve at the bottom to a T there. Bit of pipe, ball valve to a T into that. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But let's get you on a time lapse.
guys, sorry about the lack of audio. I know I've not glued them fittings yet on the elbows, but this is what we've come up with so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this pipe, which is the inlet, send it in, glue both sides of that. It was just a test fit, that was, and go from there. So I'll bring you back when we're all glued in. Right, so we're back. So we're all glued in now there. Water's coming in. Oh, thought I messed up then. Water's coming in through the bottom. Oh. Right, so I did mess up. I originally put the bottom one, which is coming off the pump, into the bottom one, and I forgot. Bottom one's a return. The water goes into the top of it and comes out the bottom. So I'm just going to bodge something together in typical Daz fashion. So you can watch if you want and learn from my mistakes, guys. And that goes in there like that. Bring you up here. I don't know if you guys will find any of this video useful, mate, but you know, something to do, isn't it? Something to watch if you're bored. If not to worry. Really tight this is, you know. See what happens with that one. Right, let's get this back on here. It's a nice seal in there, I don't know if you can see. Right, let's cut it. Let's get you back down here. I'll come back to you when I've done this one, guys, because you're just going to see me get stung by a bunch of nettles now, and you don't want that. Right, guys, I'm knackered. It's like 23 degrees, and I choose to do this today, but we're done. It's never going to be the prettiest of plumbing. Like I said, I'm literally a DIY. I'll do it myself. Wish I'd have employed someone to do it, but we've done it. I have a quick nosy to see what I've done. Pump there, which originally fed to that black waste. This will all get tied up when I do a filter out, so don't worry about that. All these cables and whatnot. So it pumps out the clean side of the K1 of the drum, down into the back of the air source heat pump, and then returns the same route to the waste pipe. Now I should have done it out of waste pipe really. I'll show you down there. In fact, I'll take you down there in a second. It'd have been a lot cheaper to do, thinking about it. But when you spend the money you do on these air source heat pumps, what's a few extra quid on a bit of piping? Let's go back down there and I'll show you. So we're coming into the heat pump here, out through the bottom, so we're going in on an angle, 10,000 pumps, so it should be absolutely fine to pump up that angle. And then back out. That's the H valve I've made. I don't know if it's right. If it's not, give us a shout in the comments, but it's too late anyway because it's on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this cap off, get some wiring into it while we wait for all them joints to go off, and in about a couple of hours time we'll put some water through it and we'll see how many leaks we've got. I'd say have a little tally up, but by the time this is live I'd have known, and you'd have watched it and you'd know the answer. We're guaranteed to have at least one on one of these unions, aren't we here? Not tighten up, maybe the rubber boot as well, but we'll see. I'm just fingers crossed the solvent well doesn't leak. But as you can see, I put plenty on. But is that a good thing or not? don't know. At 23 degree though, it's going off that quick. I'm glad I used that one and not the wet and dry. I'd have had a nightmare. The plan is to put a big nice bamboo plant here so you won't see this anyway. It's a shame where I've had to put it really, but it is what it is. There's nowhere else for it to go. So yeah, let's get this wiring done. You don't need to see this. It's only like wiring a 3-pin plug into it. You know what, actually, come to think about it, they didn't give me my Wi-Fi module with this. Not that I can get Wi-Fi down here anyway. Because where I live, I get about 9 meg. But I'll send an email about that. Anyway, fish. I had a friend round earlier. I noticed one of my fish, my big kahaku. He's got a sore under his pec fin. No, he's not showing any signs of flashing or nothing. He's got a horrible sore. So I got him out. I didn't record it, but I got him out and treated him. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. I might message Nigel at 5 Town, see what he recommends. Yeah, the filter's all off at the minute, obviously. Fish are happy, air's going in. You can see that muck now on the bottom, look. Got to do something about them. Bottom drains, that's next on the list. Right, anyway guys, I'm going to get this wired in. There's my wire, cable. Doesn't come with any cable, so I had to get some. Luckily I had some in the garage. And we'll fire her up. I need to get some dinner though, I'm starving. Sorry about the lack of content doing this, guys. Like I say, I'm on my own, so it's bloody tricky getting the camera angles and everything. But you get the idea anyway, don't you? She's a hell of a unit. Yeah, you bet you've heard that before. Yeah. Alright, let's go wide in. Cheers, guys. Right then, guys, I'm sure I don't need to teach you how to suck eggs, but you got your live, your neutral, and your earth there, and you go. Your brown is your live, obviously. Neutral is your blue, and your earth is your greeny, yellowy one. So let's get that in. There we go, guys. All wired in there. We'll pop the cover back on now. Like I say, I've got no Wi-Fi module. I'm not sure if it's supposed to come with it. Or not, this one. Doesn't matter, because like I said, I can't get Wi-Fi down here anyway. I'd have to have one of them dongle things. Just put that screw back in there, and then we'll put a plug on. Ah, we've messed up, guys. Doesn't leak. We've got no leaks. But typical man, aren't I? Didn't read the instructions. I just went off the pictures on the back of the bloody heat pump. And I've got the pipes the wrong way around. I did think when I was doing it, why? You'll see in the video, I don't know. Messed up anyway. So I've got to try and bodge it now and swap the pipes over. I've only got 190 though, I need another one, so I'm going to have to go and dig around the house and see what I can find. I've got to have another one somewhere. Or a boot of some sort. Right then, we'll snap back when I've fixed it. Whenever that may be. Hopefully it's, well, today really, hopefully. Otherwise it's a trip over to Congleton, is it? To see Sunnybank Coy to try and get a 90. It's a long way to go though, just for a 90. But yeah. Anyway guys, I'll join you back when I've sorted my mess up. Cheers guys. Short term fix, what I'm thinking. I've got 2 rubber boots here, 1.5 inches. I'm just going to cut them, join them, swap them over. Until I can get over to Nigel at the weekend and get some more fittings and do it properly. Oh, always read the instructions, guys. Right then, guys, I am absolutely knackered now. I'll show you though, it's working. We had a fault code. You can't see that, can you? Let's see. So we're at water temperatures 14.5, outside temperatures 24.5. Show you what I've done on my bodge until I can go up to see Nigel at 5 Towns. So all I've done, I had a couple of rubber boots, and I think one of them's dripping there actually. We'll have a look at that one, and I'll come back to you in a second. You can see a bit of dripping there, can't you? Hang on. There we go, it just wasn't quite tight enough. But yeah, it's me done in for the day now. Like I say, I should have used waste pipe really, shouldn't I? Goes all the way up. I'll get a couple of what they call straight fittings. I think that's the word, isn't it? We'll connect them with that. I've got one.
I thought might as well just get it, rather than just put one on now and mess around. So I've lost quite a bit of water for doing all this. Let's show you. I've made a right mess, guys. Let me show you. We've got crap everywhere. But yeah, bit of water. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a picture in the Kahaku's fin. Let me see. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do a scrape on them and go from there. Just see if I find anything. I'm not seeing any flashing there. That's the most frustrating thing. Unless he's caught himself on something. But I suppose doing a scrape will put my mind at rest anyway. But we'll see how we go. I'll wait for the lad to finish school and he can help me tidy up. Earn his pocket money. Then I'll come back to you. Cheers, guys. Right, that's it then, you lovely bunch. I'll show you. It's all tidied up now. So there's the heat pump working away nicely. Let's check the temperature, see what we're at. So we're at 50.5 now, and then the air temperature is actually 18. I don't think it was 24 or whatever it was in the previous video. I think it was just settling down. And then we've got it set to 16 for now, and then I'll gradually bring it up. Try and get it to 18 for a while. It's quite quiet really. Don't know if you can make it out on the video. But yeah, no more leaks down there. It's all sorted. Just going to prop that up with something underneath there just to support it. And then I suppose I've got to think about insulating it all to retain the heat. Let me know what you lot are using, please, if you don't mind. So I've scraped the fish after that. After the Kahaku, I think I will put a picture in if you haven't seen it. You should have done by now anyway. No parasites at all. So I don't know. I don't know what he's done there, how he's caught that. I didn't think there'd be any parasites, but there'd been no flashing. But we'll monitor it. We'll keep getting it out and treating over the next few days. Hopefully we can sort it out. Water level will top itself up now with the trickle-in system. And that's it for this one again, guys. So we're now heated. Let's see if we can get some growth into these fish, eh? I'll keep you all updated. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry it's a bit of a mad video. I'll see you on the next one.